Guys, hello and welcome to a very short video. I wanted to share some insights with you because I have had a wonderful day back home, and these things just came to my mind, and I really feel like it's very important. It's good, solid information for many of you that live here or many of you that will be here on long-term vacations. So I have the top 5 ways to stay sane in Thailand, or the top 5 ways to keep yourself out of trouble in Thailand, however you want to, whatever you want to call it. I have a notepad too, just so you guys know. Number 1, and this is so important, BI is your friend. The Bureau of Immigration in Thailand is your friend. Do not get caught up in what people say about the Bureau of Immigration here. Don't get caught up in it. They are here to help you, okay? Particularly if you are a non-immigrant visa holder, right? So if you have a non-O, non-B, whatever the case may be, or you have an educational visa or a volunteer visa, they're even more likely to give you more attention than just your standard tourist visa. They will still help you on a tourist visa. When I got here, I was on a tourist visa and had nothing but pleasant experiences with both the Bureau, with the Bureau of Immigration, the tourist police, and my local police. Wonderful, all of them. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Now, they're even more inclined to help you if you have a work permit. And for some reason, they love teachers. So for me, going to the Bureau of Immigration today, I told you guys that I had to handle some administrative stuff, and I did just that. If you have a problem here in Thailand, particularly if it's with other people that are here in Thailand, when they find out that you teach their kids, when they find out that you contribute to their society, when they pull up your record and there's no criminal record or anything like that, these guys will bend over backwards to help you. Immigration is your friend in this country. I know it's not that way everywhere, okay? But in this country, if you go into the Bureau of Immigration, even if you're on just a tourist visa, and you need help with anything, they even talked to me today about where to go to get my permanent driver's license, and talked to me about residential stuff and things that I didn't even ask for. They were super helpful. And with the issue that I presented to them, it was incredible how helpful they were. It really was. I was shocked, to be honest with you. But remember, guys, BI is not here to harm you. They are your friend. That's the first thing you need to remember, okay? So don't think that the Bureau of Immigration is here to kick you out or anything else. If they do kick you out, they're probably just doing their job, and that's something that you have to keep in mind. If you're above board, if you're doing everything legally, if you are not doing anything harmful to the kingdom, not posing a threat to anybody in the kingdom or the kingdom itself, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. There should be no reason to worry at all. Number 2, everything in this country is your fault. Let me explain. Just accept it, pay for it, keep a good attitude about it, and move on. What do I mean by that? If you are on your motorbike and you just slightly touch a car's mirror as you go by in between lanes of traffic, okay? Even if that car moved over and that's the reason you hit that car with the mirror, it's still your fault. It doesn't matter because you're a foreigner, okay? And it's gonna be your fault. They're always gonna side with the Thais. So just smile. Most of the time you can reconcile right on the spot with a few baht, few hundred, few thousand baht right there, done deal. No more questions asked. Everything's forgiven and all is well. That's why I'll get to my 5th point, which will help you more understand what I mean by that. But it doesn't matter what happens. If you're involved with the Thai in this country, it's going to be your fault. So you need to prepare yourself for that, okay? It's not like in the West where everybody gets a fair shake, because that just doesn't always happen here. It occasionally will happen, but it's very rare. Number 3, and this is very important for many of you, if you break up with a Thai lady, do so in the most respectful manner possible. Saving face is of the utmost importance in all Southeast Asian countries, okay? You do not break up with a girl, or you do not go to a place where there are a lot of girls and embarrass them for any reason, ever, never. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay, because you're going to have them to deal with, you're going to have the family to deal with, you're going to have some police that they know to deal with, you're going to have, if you're at a bar or a club or whatever, you're going to have them to deal with. Just not a good idea, guys. Even if she did everything wrong and you did everything right, doesn't matter. Bite the bullet, swallow your pride, stay humble, keep it moving, and go right on to the next one. Be very, very respectful. Make sure that the girl doesn't lose face. Make sure. I'm telling you, make sure. I haven't experienced this personally here in Thailand, but I know plenty of people that have, but I did experience it in the Philippines before I came here. So I'm here to tell you, just make sure that she saves face no matter what. Number 4, make friends with local law enforcement. If you're like me, I'm a pretty easy person to talk to, so I see a lot of law enforcement around school, and I've made friends with most of them. You would be surprised at how many quote-unquote connections local law enforcement has to larger law enforcement here in Thailand. So if you ever need anything, or if you ever find yourself in a predicament where you need the help of law enforcement, it is always a great idea to have them on your side, right? I'm not talking about corrupt cops here. I'm talking about genuinely good cops. And where I live, there are a lot of those genuinely good cops. And they will make sure that you are taken care of. I don't know if it's particularly because I'm a teacher or because they like me or what the case may be, but they're always super nice to me and I'm always super nice to them. Sometimes I'll bring them coffee. Sometimes they'll call me over for drinks, and then they learn I don't drink and they'll buy me a Coke or whatever, you know. So it's always good to make friends with local law enforcement. Do not try to fight law enforcement in Thailand. That is stupid and it will get you in tons of trouble. Just don't try to go against the grain. Make friends with them. They're actually pretty nice, or at least the ones that I've ran across are. I'm sure there are plenty of corrupt officials in certain places, but here where I live, I haven't ran into any, so I've been very fortunate. Number 5, keep enough money for the unexpected. Illness, injury, accident, and health insurance. As I just learned from my trip in Pattaya, it would be greatly beneficial to all of you to have some type of insurance. Even if you are nothing more than a traveler, have some traveler's insurance, okay? Because the price got outrageous really quickly when I got sick on my Pattaya vacation. And if you guys want to know the details of that, you can go back and look at the video. I'll try to link it somewhere here if I remember. But the name of the video is My First Time in a Hospital in Pattaya. So you can kind of get the financial details there. But keep enough money on you so that if you have an accident or if something happens, there's always a reason to have a little extra cash on you, okay? There's rarely ever a reason not to have cash on you. So with that being said, those are my top 5 tips on having a good life in Thailand, and I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate your support very much. Look forward to a live stream coming up probably tomorrow. Today is October the 24th, so the 25th we'll have a live stream, and we will most likely be talking about dental care in Thailand. So I'm looking forward to your comments on that. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot. Take care, and I will see you soon.